Circle has released a report of its Treasury reserve holdings. It has backed more than $44.5 billion worth of USD coin tokens currently in circulation. The report includes a mix of cash and U.S. Treasury bonds, and is registered as a government money market fund. It was reviewed by Grant Thornton Accountancy Group. Banks holding the cash reserves include Bank of New York Mellon, Citizens Trust Bank, Customers Bank, New York Community Bank, Signature Bank, Silicon Valley Bank. Silvergate Bank is also included. Circle participated in cryptocurrency and blockchain-focused workshops at the World Economic Forum in Davos. They held discussions with policymakers, traditional companies, tech firms and humanitarian organizations to explore the possibility of using USDC as a payment solution. Over the past 2 years, Circle's position as a stablecoin issuer has grown, leaving USDC as the second most used USD-backed stablecoin. This report provides transparency and assurance to users of the USDC stablecoin, as it verifies the amount of USD that is backing the tokens currently in circulation. It also highlights Circle's active role in the cryptocurrency industry, with their attendance at the World Economic Forum in Davos and conversations with policymakers and traditional companies to explore possible use cases of the USDC. This shows the potential of USDC and the increasing interest in digital payment solutions. Bitcoin is currently experiencing a period of significant gains. The weekly close sealed its highest in almost 6 months, up 40% year to date, and its best January in a decade. This coming week is likely to be volatile. The Federal Reserve and European Central Bank are making decisions on their next rate hike, and Jerome Powell is giving his much anticipated commentary on the economy and policy. The psychological pressure of the monthly close could contribute to this volatility. Traders are looking to the potential for BTC USD to break $25,000 and flip $24,000 to support. On-chain analytics suggests that the bear market may be coming to an end. The current sentiment among investors is one of greed, similar to early 2021 when BTC USD was making new all-time highs. This week is set to be a crucial period for Bitcoin's long-term trend as the US Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank will decide on their next rate hikes, and Fed Chairman Jerome Powell will give much anticipated commentary on the economy and policy. With the psychological pressure of the monthly close, the coming days could be more volatile in Bitcoin's recent history. As the FOMC and ECB decisions could offer scope for volatility, Bitcoin traders are keen to see how the market will react, with many expecting a pump before the announcements. Meanwhile, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index has measured the market sentiment as greed for the first time since March 2022 and its highest since Bitcoin's all-time highs in November 2021. Over the weekend, 2 major chunks of Shiba Inu were transferred, with one purchase made by a top 200 whale on the Ethereum chain. This purchase was worth $1,450,800 and is the largest registered SHIB purchase in a while. The total amount of SHIB held by these whales is currently at $568,547,643. Additionally, a massive transfer of 3.2 trillion SHIB was made, worth $38,870,101. The burn rate of SHIB has also risen by 500%, with 11.8 million SHIB removed by the SHIB Superstore. SHIB is currently trading at $0.00001166 but has dropped by 3% in the last 24 hours. This recent purchase of Shiba Inu tokens by Boromir and the subsequent transfers of large amounts of SHIB could signal an increase in buying pressure for the token. Combined with the burn rate of SHIB rising by 500%, it is possible that the SHIB price could be preparing for a breakout. Ether recently became deflationary when its net supply increase turned negative, causing the annualized inflation rate to drop below zero. Despite this, the native token of Ethereum's blockchain still lagged behind Bitcoin for the month of January. It had a 36% appreciation compared to BTC's 43% gain. There are 3 main factors driving ETH's underperformance: defensive positioning ahead of the Shanghai update, the upcoming unlocking of 1 million ETH staked on the Beacon chain, and Bitcoin's status as a macro asset. These factors have put downward pressure on ETH's price relative to other crypto assets. Other influences include increased speculation in riskier coins, and the rotation of money into gaming and NFT tokens. This article provides an interesting look at why the second largest cryptocurrency, Ethereum, is underperforming compared to Bitcoin. It examines the potential effects of the Shanghai upgrade and the current macroeconomic environment on Ether's price, as well as speculation of ETH holders rotating their money into other coins, such as AXS and Mana. It is a comprehensive analysis of the market conditions that are influencing Ether's current trajectory. Fastex chain is launching its public testnet on June 21, 2021. The testnet will be an open-source platform, available to all users to explore and experiment with the platform's features. Fastex chain is introducing a new consensus mechanism, POSA. It takes into account user activity alongside stake when selecting block producers and validators. This will prioritize users who focus on providing value to their customers, with larger customer bases resulting in larger rewards. The public testnet of Fastex chain is set to launch on June 21, 2021, and will be open source and available to all users. FTN will be the native coin of the platform. This Fastex chain testnet provides a platform for developers to test their applications and build on the platform. It is a great opportunity for developers to experience the power of the POSA consensus mechanism and explore different use cases. The testnet also allows users to experiment with fast token and gain insights into the platform's features and capabilities. With the launch of the testnet, the Fastex chain team is paving the way for a secure and efficient blockchain economy. At the start of January 30th, Bitcoin experienced difficulty maintaining a bullish momentum as the monthly close drew near. TradingView showed BTC USD coming off its latest highs just below $24,000. An analysis of the CME Bitcoin futures gap between $19,970 and $20,530 revealed that the gap was filled by spot. Material indicators identified order book activity on Binance as potentially signaling upward continuation. Bitcoin's overall strength was questioned by CryptoEd, who presented a possible retest of $22,000 as a downside target. Despite this resistance, $25,000 remained a popular target for bulls should they regain their strength. This article provides an overview of the current state of the Bitcoin market, discussing how BTC USD has been struggling to maintain bullish momentum ahead of the monthly close. The article also explores various topics related to Bitcoin, such as CME gaps, order book activity on Binance, and potential retests of $22,000. The analysis presented in the article is helpful in understanding the overall market sentiment towards Bitcoin and making more informed trading decisions. Portal Fantasy is a free-to-play browser-based pixel RPG powered by Ethereum and Avalanche networks. It offers two unique playstyles, Heroes and Architects, and its narrative-driven, community-based approach is player-first. Players can explore, battle, and create in the virtually unlimited number of worlds. They can also buy and breed their own portals from 6 different elements. It features 30 original soundtracks and is inspired by classic Metroidvania-SKU titles with hand-drawn pixel art. It also boasts a webtoon comic with 11 chapters. Portal Fantasy is supported by a number of heavy hitters in the industry. Its list of investors include Avalanche creators Ava Labs, Top Game 5 venture capitalists, Blizzard Fund, and more. It is set to redefine blockchain gaming with its play-to-earn model and no cost of entry. This project is incredibly ambitious and has a lot of potential. It looks to combine classic video game elements with blockchain technology, which could lead to a new level of gaming. The developers have a player-first approach, so players can expect an immersive experience with a lot of replayability. The team behind Portal Fantasy has both the technical and financial support to make it a success, and the game is set to revolutionize play-to-earn gaming.